Donna Taggert, the dietitian for Department of Aging and Human Services. Today we're going to do something a little bit different, a little bit fun. We are going to be making a Mediterranean salad mason jar salad, I guess it would be called. And the cool thing about it is you really can do it, and you prep 4 of these jars. So you put them in the refrigerator for the next 4 days. You've got lunch, dinner, whatever ready for you. Boom, just like that. But before I get to that, I want to tell you a little bit why I'm doing a Mediterranean salad bar. The U.S. News World Report from 2023 has just issued their latest on their diets. They take about 30 nutritionists, doctors, epidemiologists, all get together. They evaluate diets, all the diets, about 20, 30 diets. They look for 11 categories, but some of them are short and long-term weight loss, ease of compliance, safety, nutrition. And basically in nutrition, can it effectively promote weight loss, help prevent and manage a number of health conditions like bone and joint disease, cardiovascular, diabetes, and inflammation. So based on most of those, they rank them, and Mediterranean diet for the 6th consecutive year has come in as #1 best overall diet. They also scored top spot as, best diet for bone and joint health, best family-friendly diet, best diet for healthy eating, and best plant-based diet. The DASH diet, which is dietary approaches to stopping hypertension, very similar to the Mediterranean diet. I've talked about it before. It kind of comes in second with the flexitarian diet, and they kind of battle it out for some of the other categories. But overall, the Mediterranean diet scores #1 in most of the categories. So, what is the Mediterranean diet? I've told you this all before. You could probably repeat it back to me, but it's lots of plant-based foods, fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, whole grains, low-fat dairy, healthy, lean-type proteins, and, mega fatty fishes like salmon and tuna, mackerel, those kind of things. So today, it's going to be a quickie, but I'll show you how easy it is to make something pretty exciting that you can just, when you're hungry and you don't want to prep a lot in the summer, you can do this and have it ready for you. And you can make it into a more complete dinner. Well, it's already complete, but if you want to add more, like a piece of grilled fish or a piece of grilled chicken, slices turkey on it, hard-boiled eggs on it, it's great. So anyway, you start with the mason jar. These have to be a wide mouth. This is 2 quart? Yeah, quart? I forget. It's the bigger one. And you're going to have 4 of them. So you get them washed, ready to go. And this is so simple. You prep everything all at once. I did this last night and did the 3 other ones, and I saved out the rest of the ingredients just so I could show you. So when you're doing mason jar salad, you always want to put your dressing in the bottom. That way it doesn't get on all their stuff, wilt the lettuce and stuff like that. So the dressing is very simple, and the neat thing about making your own dressing is if you've ever looked at the ingredient list or even the nutrition facts on the salad dressings, usually a lot of sodium in it, often not using extra virgin olive oil. It's usually soybean oil or canola oil, a lot of added sugars at times to some of them. So this dressing, and you're going to get a recipe for it this end, don't worry. It's very simple. It has extra virgin olive oil. It has some red wine vinegar. Any vinegar is good. You can put some fresh squeezed lemon juice or just get some bottled, some lemon zest. It has cumin, which is a spice very linked with lowering inflammation, some black pepper, and black pepper has been found to help absorb a lot of the nutrients that are in your foods. So black pepper is always good to have on any foods. And I think that's all. And garlic, clove garlic minced up. Garlic is part of the allium family, which has been shown to help with heart disease. So you mix it all up. Then you're going to divide it all amongst the 4 jars. It's about 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to pour this into the bottom of my jar, like so. And then we're going to start building our salad. The first thing is you usually are putting your harder things that are not going to be too affected by the salad dressing. So today we're using chickpeas, which are garbanzo beans. They are part of the legume family, so any of the legumes high in protein, lots of B vitamins, fiber, lots of antioxidants, protective things for your heart, for inflammation. So legumes 3 times a week, This is an easy way to do it. So this is about half a cup of chickpeas. So when you're making this, you're buying a whole jar of chickpeas. Get the low salt added or rinse them and divvy them up amongst your jars. Okay, so we're going to swirl that around a little bit, and then we're going to add some red onion. Again, part of that allium family. That's good for your heart, decreasing inflammation. Fresh parsley, which is fun to have, fun to grow, easiest herb in the world to grow. I don't have a lot of sun at my house, and I still get a real decent amount of parsley. So get yourself a parsley plant. It's a lot cheaper than buying parsley at the store all the time. Put it in the ground and snip, snip, snip whenever you need it. So there we go. And then we're going to start adding some vegetables. Usually, again, you're adding things up, so the lettuce is going to be at the very top. It's not going to be affected by the salad dressing or anything like that. So the next thing are the cherry tomatoes. About half a cup of cherry tomatoes. It's always so pretty too. When you open your refrigerator and you see these beautiful jars of these layered things, you're just like, oh, you're an artist. The next are some cucumbers. And now the farmers markets are having a lot of fresh things, so easy to go down there and get everything you need. And then this is quinoa. This is a plant, believe it or not. The seeds are what we're eating here. You cook them, comes like this, hardened like that. You cook them for about 15 minutes. They get all kind of translucent like, and they are a super grain. They have lots of protein, they have lots of fiber, they have, what else do they have? B vitamins, you name it. Quinoa is a really good way to get your protein without getting a lot of that red meat. I think I'll have to use this to get it in there. Good. Here's your quinoa. And then the very last step, see how easy this is? Super, super easy. We're going to shove arugula as much as you can shove in here. Push it down real good. And as I make a mess here. And at home, you just spread this all out on your counter and you're good to go. Okay, so I got all that arugula in there. Press it down. Then you're going to put your lid. This is the thing that comes with the mason jar. This lid that usually a lot of people use for canning. This seals so it's nice and airtight. But the good thing about this seal is that when you put this in your refrigerator, you're not processing it or anything, but it does get a nice little tight seal in it. So when you go to open it, it gives a little click. But the good thing is this is all sealed up and no air is getting in to wreck any of the things in it. And I'll tell you, I did the experiment. I kept these and I ate the last one on the 5th day. And this lettuce, this arugula was still really good. Everything was nice and fresh. So it's really pretty cool how that works. So, what do you think? There it is. Isn't that the most beautiful looking thing you'd ever see? Sitting in your refrigerator and all the layers. And then what you do, when you're ready to eat it, unscrew it. If you're somewhere and you can't put it in a bowl, I usually turn it upside down and I let all that dressing start to drizzle down through about 10-15 minutes beforehand. You're getting your drink, you're getting stuff ready for lunch, and then you can just eat it out of the jar. The wide mouth makes it so you can just eat it. If you're at home, you have the luxury of dumping it into a bowl. Have a pretty decent sized bowl. This makes a nice big salad. Dump it in. Like I said, I did this last night, and so I thought, oh, I think I'll have one for my dinner. And I had grilled some chicken, and I cut up chicken and put it on it too. So it was a very satisfying. You could add other things like croutons if you want. But there you go. All your layers, and super, super simple. Way to get the Mediterranean diet working into your diet. People always say to me, how do I eat all these fruits and vegetables and blah, blah, blah. Very easy. You have these ready to pull out of your refrigerator. You're less tempted to eat anything else. So I hope if you can join me at any of the centers, we're going to be doing these. But they're very simple. The recipe will be provided for you. And enjoy and continue eating Mediterranean style. It's going to continue being #1 diet for many years to come, I'm sure. Bye, everyone.